everyone, welcome to the Earfy SMP update to 1.21.6. Main difference is that the server now runs on 1.21.6. Everything should still work, so everything should still be the way that it was before. Shops still work, player shops still work. Now, the main things that have changed are the fact that we added a new auction house plugin. You can still go over to this auction master guy, right click him, and then when you create an auction, it will be here. So let me do that for a little carrot. You hold whatever item you want to sell, you type /AH sell, and then you type in whatever price you want to sell it for. So I'm gonna just sell it for 1 coin, and then it asks you, do you want to sell this for 1 coin, yes or no? And then you have to pay 5% taxes on whatever it is you're trying to sell. I know, taxes in a Minecraft game, I'm sorry, it's just how it's gonna be. So then, yes, I am selling that for 1 coin, and you can see here, I don't think you can change the time of it. I haven't found it yet, might look into it. It automatically sets it at expires in 7 days. And then if you want to buy it, you can click on it and then you can just choose to buy it here, which apparently you also have to pay taxes for. The second thing we added is we added a creative world that you can go to and visit when you right click the tree NPC. It of course comes with an entirely different inventory, and when you want to build here, what you do have to do is, tree is building this little thing by the way for the spawn point, you have to claim a piece of land before you do anything. If you haven't claimed anything, it literally will not let you build. I don't know why that is. That's unfortunately just how it's going to be, but it's also the best for you as a player. If you want to go back to the other world, you can just do /warp spawn, or I think potentially also go to one of your homes, and then you'll be back in the normal world. Now, as I mentioned before the update, we were going to be adding a pets update. There's a bit of a glitch, it's not entirely functioning the way it should. The creator says it has to do with the amount of plugins that we're using, which we do use a lot, and so we haven't really been able to figure out what the issue is just yet. Hopefully in the future we can. It'd be great if we can find a solution for it without having to sacrifice anything else, but we'll keep you posted on that. If you want to use the better pets, you need to get this little pet menu. Now the way that you get this pet menu is you have 2 bones, a chest, and a heart of the sea, and then you go into a crafting table and you would place 2 bones like this, a heart of the sea like this, and then a chest like this, and then you would get the pet menu. Another thing that kind of looks really weird is you get a minecart and a chest on your head. I don't know why the creator made it like this, but they did. And then this is kind of the glitch / issue we're dealing with, is that the text is kind of messed up. Hopefully soon we can figure out what plugin causes this so that we can fix it. When you find a pet, which you can find in hidden treasures, you will have it in your inventory. And if you want to add it to your pet menu, you just right click it and it gets added. And if you want to summon said pet to use its ability or to start leveling it up, you just click it and then there it is, and it'll follow you kind of wherever you go and level up the more XP you get or the longer you play. I think it's an XP situation from what I remember. So the more XP you get, the more you level up this pet and the more of said ability you get. I think I recommend despawning it when you go to another dimension, or if you end up leaving the game, because I've seen that the pet can kind of just keep floating around even though you're not there anymore. So that's just a little bit of a safety precaution for the time being. So if you want to deactivate it, you just have to press this purple die and then it's gone. I'm trying to think of what else we added. Oh, a big one, a Datapack that transforms the dragon fight and the whole event. So as you can see, there's already a couple more particles and there's these new pillars that have been added. It is more difficult to defeat because it has different new attacks and it has a little bit more health. So, you know, be cautious when you respawn the dragon. It has a lot of cool animations as well, in my opinion. And more like cool sounds as well. There's also this crazy phantom here it comes with a lot new, crazier, cooler attacks. I'm gonna see if they show up. Hey yo! Oh, okay, you see that? That's, I don't think a normal dragon does that. That's one of them. It looks really crazy. Tree said it's not that bad, but it looks pretty crazy, doesn't it? Holy moly. Oh my god, it's regenerating. Oh, hold on. Nah, that's okay. Wow. Crazy. And there you go. That's the new dragon event. Also, there is a new bit of tab now. It kind of looks like this, pretty simple. It shows you, you know, what ranks people have as well in tab, and it shows you the actual amount of deaths you've had on the server. So if you've died a lot, I'm so sorry, but everybody's gonna know. Yeah, you can also see people's ranks and colors next to their names in game now. Smaller things like you should now be able to mine budding amethyst with silk touch. Something that's normally always been there is you can create, I mean, it was added like before the update. You can create group chats, you can give them a name, you can do /group chat, and then you can see all of the commands you can do. So let's say we call this one Boo, then we invite Mighty Tree, bro. And then you can speak in the group chat, and then you can be chatting with different people. Aha! And there he is. So I think to be able to join the group chat, you have to do join and then say the name of the group chat. Okay, so if you want to just be typing in the group chat and not accidentally be saying something in regular chat, then you can do group chat toggle, and then everything will just show up there. And then if you want to be able to type back in normal chat, it'll just, you know, you can just toggle it back off. Something else we added is that you can make it so your pets die less easily or potentially not at all. As you can see here, my dog is glowing when I'm holding a totem of Undying and I'm looking at it. I'm close to it. That's because I've given it a totem of Undying, which I can also do with my cat. If I throw it a totem of Undying, it'll pick it up. And now it glows because it's got set totem of Undying and now won't die as easily. Now, normally when you're mining amethyst and you mine a budding amethyst, it would break. Now, if you mine it with silk touch, it will actually drop the block and you'll be able to use it and move it so you can have amethyst growing wherever you want. Another thing we added is that if you go into a stone cutter and add specific type of blocks, you will get a little head version of it that you can place around. You can also collect these from wandering traders around. It's just a fun little extra way to decorate if you don't necessarily want it to just be normal heads. I think that's most of the important stuff that you need to know. If there are any questions, please do let us know. Create a ticket if you find any other issues, and we hope you have fun on the updated SMP. See ya!